Today on People Now, Meghan and Harry issue a statement as Meghan's dad drops out of the royal wedding, but we'll tell you why one family member says he may still attend.
Jenna Dewan is talking World of Dance and opens up about how her daughter inspires her every day.
To be standing here right now is kind of a pinch me moment.
Ryan Reynolds and the stars of Deadpool 2 take New York by storm at the world premiere.
Tyler Ferguson, Deborah Messing, Justin Hartley, and more hit the red carpet for People in Entertainment Weekly's Upfronts party.
Can I say something?
Yes.
Can I say something?
You are going to love Jenna Fischer's reason for not seeing her former Office co-star John Krasinski's new movie, A Quiet Place.
It's all today on People Now.
Here we go. Happy Tuesday, everyone. Good to see you. Welcome to People Now. Make sure you sweeten up your day, guys, with a little morsel of chocolatey goodness. It is National Chocolate Chip Day.
Yes, to celebrate the very delicious day.
They are.
We want to know, how do you like to eat your chocolate chips? I don't know, cookies and ice cream,
muffins,
one by one. Let us know. Tweet us at People with the hashtag
Just
People Now.
One at a time.
One at a time.
One little chocolate chip.
Maybe.
We're going to check in with your answers a little later, but first, here's what you need to know and what's trending today. Watch this.
I spoke to him early in the morning yesterday, and he was quite depressed over an unbelievable series of events involving the media. I think my father's really suffered at the hands of the media. I mean, they've presented him in the most horrible ways, highly inaccurate, and the goal of those photographs was basically because he was feeling defenseless.
Meghan Markle's half-sister, Samantha Markle, is speaking out again, this time appearing on the UK show Good Morning Britain early on Tuesday. In the interview, Samantha goes on to say that she hopes her father, Thomas Markle, will still attend his daughter's royal wedding to Prince Harry on Saturday. On Monday, Samantha admitted to arranging staged paparazzi photos of Thomas, but argued then as well that her intentions were to show Thomas in a better light and were not, quote, money motivated. Now, following the photo scandal, TMZ reported that Thomas no longer plans to attend the wedding because he does not want to embarrass Meghan or the royal family. Samantha and her brother, Thomas Jr., Meghan's half-brother, will not be at the wedding, and a source tells People that Meghan has no relationship with her half-siblings. The soon-to-be married couple's office at Kensington Palace, meanwhile, issued a statement on Monday about this, quote, deeply personal moment for Meghan, calling for understanding and respect for Thomas.
I think nobody saw what Deadpool 1, nobody saw that coming. None of us did. I mean, you know, our sort of highest goal was that the movie makes its money back and that maybe some idiot at Fox says, hey, why don't you guys make a sequel someday? But we didn't expect it to do what it did. That was crazy. So, you know, to be standing here right now is kind of a pinch me moment.
Yeah, Ryan Reynolds still pinching himself over his Deadpool success. The superstar hitting the movie's New York City premiere Monday, posing alongside wife Blake Lively. The two even finding time to snap a little red carpet selfie together. Always time for that. Reynolds doesn't just star in Deadpool 2. He also co-wrote the script and helped produce the superhero flick, which left some of his co-stars like Josh Brolin and Terry Crews pretty impressed with the Deadpool actor. Watch.
Like, I had a blast. I had a blast with Ryan. I'd always been a fan of Ryan's. I'd seen him, you know, you go up and down and all that kind of stuff. But this was one of those things where he's found a niche that I don't think he created it. Like, there's nobody else who's doing this. There's nobody else who's done it. There's been parody. There's been irreverency, but not at this level.
Ryan is one of the best guys in the world. I mean, one of the funniest, truly most talented people I've ever worked with.
A lot of work went into it from everybody. From Ryan, I mean, he was on set, he was writing while producing, while leading this thing, and then also holding everyone else. You know, if I was like a miss for a line, he'd like write something real quick and bring it over, so he was kind of in charge of everyone. And so, but we also all really laughed and played the whole time, and it was a combination definitely of laughter and work.
Yeah, Deadpool 2 hits theaters this weekend. Go see it, and I will tell you this, stay for the credits. Absolutely hilarious, very satisfying. All right, it's been a little over a month since Jenna Dewan and Channing Tatum announced their split on Instagram after nearly 9 years of marriage. Jenna is moving forward and promoting her second season of World of Dance with Derek Huff. We love when they stop by, and Jenna adorably shares with me her very Oprah-esque moment with her daughter, Everly. Watch this.
My daughter, honestly, I love her so much, and I think of her as she is, you know, she's a girl and she's been growing up in this world, and I think a lot about what that legacy is going to be for her and what kind of message I want to put out into the world. And I'm such a girl's girl. I really am. I love women. I want to support everybody. I want everyone to shine. I want everyone to be the best version of themselves. And so in order to do that, I have to continually try and be the best version of myself.
She's
This sounds very Oprah, I'm aware of this, but this is like, I really think of this when I wake up. I was like, I have to live my best life, and I have to live the best version of myself so that she sees that and will hopefully have the courage to do that. So, I mean, I really think about that.
Yeah, what an amazing message to send to her daughter. And Jenna also gave me details about how she spent her Mother's Day. Let's just say a famous tune played a big role in her Sunday. Watch this.
We were in rehearsal actually on Mother's Day. So I have Evie here in New York and my mother is here.
Oh, fun.
So we had a cute little fun. We went to see Frozen on Broadway.
Oh, that's like Mother's Day gift for Evie.
It was so cute. Oh, it's amazing.
We gotta talk about that later.
It's amazing. And she,
No, wait,
all I have
so-
to say,
go ahead.
see Let It Go with a 5-year-old on Broadway. They all go,
Mind-blowing, right?
So cute. It was it was a perfect Mother's Day.
Now, is it a situation, did she like make you a little handmade card type thing?
Yes, she did.
That?
She did.
My girls did that for my wife too, and it was.
Yeah, because we're having, we're in New York, we're having hotel sleepovers, so it's like, she woke up and she's like, I made it with the card. It was a really cute day.
That's cute. Yeah, great to see her doing so well. And
adorable.
Andrea, you have more for us in Star Trek.
Yes, we are kicking off Star Treks with a night filled with boozy ice cream, synchronized dance lines, and all of your favorite celebs. Monday night's People and Entertainment Weekly Upfronts party gathered television's best of the best, and these stars were not afraid to dance it out. Look at that coordination getting down.
Electric slide.
The night even included a special glow-themed photo booth, and the This Is Us cast was not afraid to take advantage. You get it, Chrissy. Now, splitting up together as Oliver Hudson also joined in on the action and opened up about little sis Kate and how she's been handling her third pregnancy.
My sister is a queen. She's a champion. That girl is tough as nails. And, she's taken a different path. And that's what I love about her is she doesn't walk on the beaten path. She beats her own path. And it's admirable and, something to look up to, and it's inspirational. And, she does what she wants to do. She doesn't give She just doesn't, and that's what I love about her.
I love that. And joining Oliver was Modern Family's Tyler Ferguson. Now, the actor was recently spotted at Chrissy Teigen's star-studded baby shower alongside the Kardashians and Kanye West. Now, this was post-Kanye's Twitter spree, which we all remember. So was there any lingering tension between the rapper and friend John Legend? Jesse gave me the scoop.
Truth be told, I'm very good friends with Chrissy and John, and Jen Atkin, her very good friend, who's a hairstylist, who also works for the Kardashians. So I don't know the Kardashians very well at all. They're lovely people, but we were truly there by just because we know Chrissy and John, and here we are with this dinner party with Kanye and John and Kim Kardashian, and everyone was so lovely and so sweet. They're a really nice group of people, and there was no tension. We did keep talking about how, like, oh God, John and Kanye better take a photo together to, like, quiet the internet. But it wasn't like any sort of cover up for anything. Like, we were just there celebrating Chrissy's baby. And it was a really fun night, and I can't believe that now it's like an SNL sketch.
Hey, you never know what's going to happen when you hang out with Kanye West. And those are your Star Treks for today.
All right, guys, stay with us. This Is Us stars Justin Hartley and Chrissy Metz hit the EW and People Upfront's red carpet and are opening up about family, body image, and more. Plus, the surprising reason Meghan Markle's dad drama is not that shocking to the royal family. We'll break all that down coming up. Now, yesterday, the Twitterverse could not stop talking about Brooklyn Nine-Nine. The hit Fox comedy got the axe after a successful 5-season run. But not to worry, everyone. NBC quickly swooped in and saved the show from cancellation.
Yeah, and a lot of people were very happy about that. Now, I had the chance to catch up with some of the hilarious cast who said they were absolutely shocked by the news.
We heard the news, we were all really sad, and then Twitter exploded, and we were shocked by that and just so... having all the feelings, yeah. And then, there was talk of interest, but we were just kind of like, I don't know, this is really gonna happen. And I didn't think NBC, like network to network, that's like unheard of. And then it was just like, it came in an email, like, this happened.
Guess what? So you just got an email. Did you text everyone, call people? Did you go celebrate?
Immediately we're in our group WhatsApp chat. We were like, what's happening? Yeah, Andy was like, check your emails. Right now. I mean, it was very, very thrilling.
Well, that they found out by just a casual email that you could have easily missed.
All right, such a great moment for them.
All right, let's check in on our question of the day to celebrate National Chocolate Chip Day. It's very important. We want to know, how do you like to eat your chocolate chips?
One Twitter user says, pro tip, I put chocolate chips in my banana bread.
Oh, that
Next
is good.
level. That
is
sounds
very
amazing.
good.
I've never done that.
Another user says, classic chocolate chip cookie.
I like my chocolate chip cookies warm and then in milk.
Yeah, gooey.
Yeah.
Not crunchy.
Not crunchy. We're going to check back in with you later, but now we move on to this.
As Jenna Fischer and Oliver Hudson star in the ABC comedy Splitting Up Together. Now, if you haven't seen it yet, they play a couple who is getting divorced but still living in the same house.
Yeah, what could possibly go wrong in this
I don't know.
situation? Jenna and Oliver's chemistry is one of my favorite parts of the show. They clearly get along so well on screen and off screen.
Yeah, obviously one of the big things going on in Oliver's world right now is his younger sister, Kate Hudson, expecting her very first baby girl.
Now, we all saw that gender reveal video, so I had to ask Jenna if she's seen the video and how she described Oliver as an uncle. Watch.
Yes, did you see the balloon?
Yes, the gender reveal thing. It was.
How many times did I watch that? 70. It was so sweet and filled with such just like honest love
No, it really
and
was.
enthusiasm. It was so cute.
2, 3,
And is Oliver over the moon about this?
So excited, the whole family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is he the kind of guy? I mean, what kind of, I don't know, uncle do you think?
Fun uncle.
Fun uncle.
Fun uncle. He's a fun dad. He's a fun guy. Like, he's great with kids. He's so great with the kids on our set. Like, born to be a dad, kind of one of those guys.
Love that.
Of course, we also love Jenna from her role as Pam on The Office. Who could forget that? I mean, can you think of a sweeter love story than Jim and Pam? It's a serious question. Can you?
No, there is no sweeter love story, which is why we love it so much that Jenna and John Krasinski are actually such good friends in real life.
Yeah, friends that support each other through anything except maybe not their scary new horror movies. Watch this.
Have you seen A Quiet Place? You haven't seen it! Oh my goodness!
Can I say something?
Yes.
Can I say something? So, okay, my husband and I had a date night, and we were there, and we were ready to buy a ticket, and I got scared. I like scary movies, but this is so weird. I was afraid to see John and Emily in peril because they are my real friends. I got scared, and so I am trying to gear up. And I think I need to go see it during the day. I really was afraid. So I'm going to see it.
Have you talked to him about this?
No, I should. I know. Now he's gonna know. Now he's gonna know.
Know.
Jenna, you haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, but her heart's in the right place, John.
Yeah.
So listen up. All right, we have more from last night's star-studded upfronts party. Heard we're talking a little Will and Grace here.
Yes, we are, Jeremy. The beautiful Deborah Messing told me how she celebrated Mother's Day and even revealed that her son is a huge fan of the show.
We went out to brunch, and then we went to Radio City Music Hall.
Amazing.
And then we just hung out. I actually had tickets to go to a musical, and he was like, I'm a little tired.
Does he watch the show? What does he think of you being
Oh my gosh, he loves it. He loves it. You know, he was on the set when he was 3 months old.
Yeah.
You know, and so they're all like Uncle Eric and Aunt Megan, and you know, so it's like it really is for him like a playground.
Yeah.
So adorable. And Deborah wasn't the only star embracing Mother's Day weekend. Justin Hartley and Sutton Foster also opened up about the holiday and how they celebrated with their own mom and kids.
I did, and
Looked like
actually
a fun
I brought
time.
my mom this time for Mother's Day. So they always do this, and it's like Mother's Day, and you can never see her. So I was like, Mom, do you want to come? And she was like, I'll go. So now my mom's hanging out. So I was with Isabella last week. We did everything. It was awesome. She had the time of her life. And now this week I'm with my mom. So I'm like, it's a family affair, yeah.
We spent the entire day together. My husband had to be out of town for work, so I had the whole weekend with her. She's so awesome. She's 14 months. We didn't do anything special other than just be together. We went to Whole Foods. You know, it was pretty epic. And we just kind of hung out. She's so sweet right now, and she's on the move. And so basically I just try to like make sure nothing falls on her. So it's pretty, she's pretty awesome.
Any play dates set up between Luca and your daughter?
Not yet. She's so little, but maybe next season.
So cute. And the always adorable Chrissy Metz got real about this year's Met Gala after some critics said there was no plus-size representation.
My thing is like, I'd love everything to be inclusive. And it doesn't matter, it's more fabric, right? Like it doesn't matter what size you are, how tall, where you come from, you know. I think that it would be nice to have everybody sort of included in every single capacity, but you know, sometimes it takes a minute for art to catch up to life. So you can't combat that. You have to just understand that, like, eventually it's coming.
Well, guys, Jenna Fischer definitely has her hands full this year. She's not only starring in ABC's hilarious comedy Splitting Up Together, which airs another new episode tonight, but she's also a mom of 2 and partnering with Blue Bunny for their new Say Yes to Fun campaign. She pretty much became one of my favorite guests ever when she brought ice cream to the People Now studios. Watch this.
It involves getting to eat ice cream.
By the
I was
way?
like, sign me up. So here's what I did today. I went up to Rockefeller Center.
I'm gonna keep eating.
And I hid in an elevator, and then I surprised people in the elevator with ice cream. Surprise! Ice cream! We're from Iowa! Oh my, you're from Blue Bunny Town!
Yeah.
Enjoy your ice cream.
And as a parent, what do you do to make sure your kids always say yes to fun?
Well, you can talk in a funny accent. My kids always like it when I do accents because I'm so bad at them. Like read a book and be like, oh, hello, how are you? And what are you doing today? And so, look, where am I from? We don't know. It could be Australia. It could be England.
Cockney.
We're not sure.
We don't know.
And all of a sudden, it's like, excuse me, that seat is not available. Who knows? Just.
Oh, but I do like that we were suddenly on an airplane or a bus or like public.
You know, I was refusing you a seat in my fancy restaurant.
Oh, I see.
Why don't we go ahead and finish this ice cream together?
Let's have some ice cream.
Why don't we eat a little
Where are
bit?
we from?
I don't know. Let's put a little ice cream on the barbie. A little shrimp on the barbie.
Oh, a shrimp on the barbie. The ice cream on the shrimp on the barbie. Yes, that makes total sense.
Well, guys, with all the drama surrounding Meghan Markle's dad and the staged paparazzi photo scandal that broke on Monday, we have a lot of questions. Here with all the answers is our royal correspondent, Imogen Lloyd-Webber. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
All right, I think the question on everyone's mind here is, what is the royal family thinking right now?
Kensington Palace made this initial statement, quote, "This is a deeply personal moment for Ms. Markle in the days before her wedding. She and Prince Harry ask again for understanding and respect to be extended to Mr. Markle in this difficult situation." Thomas Markle has said he will no longer attend the wedding after suffering a heart attack 7 days ago and didn't want to embarrass his daughter or the royal family after it came to light that he staged paparazzi photos. He had been due to meet senior members of the royal family along with Meghan's mum, Doria Ragland, this week. Apparently, Meghan really wanted him there, and both she and Harry are really distressed by the situation. Kensington Palace will be working on contingency measures to make sure all bases are covered.
That makes sense. It feels like a bit of a surreal, unprecedented thing happening here. But let's talk about the royal family. Is this, in fact, unprecedented for them? Not so much, right?
Royals have had notoriously tricky relatives in the past, and they will take this in their stride. No relatives in modern times will ever be as much as a headache as Prince Philip. His sisters couldn't attend his wedding to the then Princess Elizabeth in 1947 because they had married Germans and there were Nazi connections.
Far more dramatic.
Obviously, this is completely different circumstances. Meghan's father was initially invited and still is. However, from a bigger perspective, and the royal family as a whole always have their eyes on history, they will know that the drama is not what people will be taking away with them from the big day.
Yeah, when you put it in perspective, not as much of a big deal for the royal family in terms of history. Now, you said Meghan and Harry are both distressed by the situation, which obviously makes sense. This is the last thing that a bride should be thinking about 4 days or so from her wedding. But how do you think this is going to affect Meghan's mood on the big day?
Meghan will have her mum with her. Reportedly, she flew in time for Mother's Day, and her girlfriends will be arriving. The royal family are all very aware that they live in a goldfish bowl, and lessons were learned after Diana. Harry's mum struggled becoming a royal, feeling that she had been thrown in at the deep end. All Meghan's future in-laws will be rallying around her. Don't forget, they know her quite well now. She even spent Christmas with them at Sandringham.
Right, so the relationship's building, and
Yeah.
if Thomas Markle does not attend the wedding, that means he won't be walking Meghan down the aisle, obviously, like the palace had previously announced. But in lieu of that, will Meghan have someone else do the honors? What do we think?
I'm sure her mum, Doria Ragland, or Prince Charles will happily step in. Doria was going to be driving with her from Cliveden anyway. The plan was Doria would get out of the car early while some bridesmaids and page boys got in, and Meghan would then go on to meet her dad. Now she could just continue on with Meghan.
That makes sense.
Yeah, the invites actually went out in Prince Charles's name, and he's throwing the evening bash, so it also makes sense for him to walk her down the aisle. Prince William will be busy being Harry's best man, so he's a less likely choice. Of course, Meghan could walk down the aisle alone. We all do feel very sorry for her and Harry right now.
Of course.
Last thing they needed to do.
Yeah, it certainly is. Another question, or I guess a concern here that we've heard from royal fans is whether the wedding could potentially not happen at all. Is that even a possibility at this point?
Part of the reasons we love the royals so much is that they're a family, so they're relatable. We can all understand tricky family setups. Meghan is, of course, going to be concerned about her 73-year-old dad's state of mind and health. He's clearly been under immense strain. However, the show always goes on with the royal family. I'm looking forward to being at Windsor and seeing Harry marry Meghan, the love of his life, on Saturday.
The show must go on, absolutely.
Must go on.
All right, Imogen, thank you for being here, and of course, have the best time at Windsor. And say hi to Harry and Meghan, especially Meghan, for me and for all of us.
Good to see you.
All right, let's check in on our question of the day. In honor of National Chocolate Chip Day, we asked you guys, how do you eat your chocolate chips? AJ says, in coconut bars. Oh. In coconut bars.
I have to try that one to believe it.
I know.
Sosha says, eat chocolate chips alone?
I don't like them alone.
Was that a question like alone, like I want to be alone? I don't know.
Oh, no, I think she means just alone without.
Oh, like just the little chips.
Yeah.
Takes me a little bit.
The food holiday is also trending on Twitter. Makes sense.
Let's take a little look here. Happy National Chocolate Chip Day. Eat a cookie or two to celebrate. And Cookie Monster is all of us today.
Normally I shrug my shoulders at those national food days, but today's a big one. Today is National Chocolate Chip Day. Yum, yum, yum.
Get it. Happy National Chocolate Day, Cookie Day. It only makes sense to start your day off with a cookie you should try. This is like Cookie Monster's day.
It really is.
Because everyone makes it about the cookies, even though that one guy does the coconut thing.
It makes me want cookies right now.
Yeah.
Chocolate chip cookies.
We got a new question of the day, probably from an obscure national holiday tomorrow.
Yeah, we kind of like to do that.
Yeah, right here on People Now. Come back at noon Eastern. We'd love to talk to you about it again. And coming up tomorrow from Deadpool 2, Morena Baccarin opens up about husband Ben McKenzie and reveals the next comic series that she would love to star in. You've maybe heard some headlines about this. She goes in a little more detail than we've ever heard and absolutely love it. And from World of Dance, Jenna Dewan and Derek Huff stop by to share how much they know about their boss, J-Lo. You won't want to miss that.
And let's reality having J-Lo as a boss.
Yeah. We do a little quiz with them, and we might sing a little bit too.
Yeah.
So you have to watch out for that.
Tune in.
Yeah.
All right, thank you guys so much for watching. Have an amazing day.